What's the one thing your parents begged you never to touch? If you ever go in there, you won't come back out the same, my mom whispered once when I was a kid. I'd been standing in the hallway staring at the locked door to our spare room. It was the only door in the house with a keyhole covered by a piece of black tape. Even as a child, I could feel something off about it, like the air shifted colder near that door and the floorboards creaked sharper under my feet. I asked her what was inside, and she didn't even look at me. She just shut the hallway light off and said, "It's not a room, it's a mistake." I grew up pretending I didn't care, but every night lying in bed, I swear I'd hear faint noises from behind it. Not footsteps exactly, more like papers rustling or someone moving furniture. Once I even smelled smoke like blown out birthday candles. It never made sense, but I was too afraid to ask again. Fast forward to this year, I'm cleaning the house after my parents left town for a week, and I noticed the tape over the keyhole had fallen off. Curiosity ate at me until I found the ring of spare keys in the kitchen drawer. My hand was shaking so hard I almost dropped them. I unlocked the door, and the second it cracked open, the air hit me stale and heavy like walking into a basement that's been sealed for decades. The light switch didn't work, so I used my phone flashlight. The room was almost empty except for a single dresser in the corner, and dozens of pictures taped to the walls. Pictures of me, not staged portraits or family photos, but candid ones. Me playing in the yard, me sitting at the kitchen table, me asleep in my bed. One from just a few weeks ago. I felt my throat close. I couldn't breathe. Each photo was labeled on the back with dates in neat handwriting. None of it was my parents'. I know their handwriting. This was someone else's. I stumbled toward the dresser and opened the top drawer. Inside were notebooks, dozens of them. The first page I opened made my blood run cold. It was written like a diary, but every entry began with, "She doesn't know yet." One said, "She asked about the noises, I think she remembers." Another, "Don't let her near the drawer, she's too young to understand." My hands were numb, flipping through pages faster and faster until I found one dated the week I was born. It said, "They agreed to raise her as theirs, but she'll always be mine. She was never supposed to be theirs." My stomach twisted. I dropped the book like it was burning me. I could barely hear over the pounding in my head. I backed out of the room and slammed the door shut. But just before it closed, I noticed the very last photo taped low to the wall, right at the floor level. It was me standing in that exact room, holding my phone flashlight, frozen in the doorway, the moment I had just lived.